and welcome to another segment of Visions of What Is to Come 15. First, I would like to thank all of my new subscribers. I appreciate you and I thank you very much. And that makes me happy because that means that God has been speaking to you and to others and letting them know that something is going to happen. They feel in their spirit that, maybe we're not going to be raptured out of here before the tribulation period. Maybe we're going to go through a tribulation period. And that's my personal belief. I believe that we're going to go through a tribulation period. And I don't believe that there's going to be a rapture before the tribulation. And I have gotten many, responses saying that, oh, you're wrong. But that's what I believe. And if you don't agree with me, that's fine. Create your own channel on YouTube and speak how you feel. But this is my channel. So in all due respect, like I said before in one of my other videos, I'm not on here to debate with anybody about when the rapture will occur. I just feel in my spirit, and I've been shown things that will happen before the rapture, and I believe we're going to go through a tribulation period. With that being said, I'm just going to jump right in. I saw on, what date was this? June the 24th. I seen a tidal wave hit the U.S. And I was having a vision where I was lying down. I had my eyes closed and it played out like a movie. And I know it was U.S. because I just felt it. I can't explain, can't really put it into words, but I just knew it was not foreign soil. And I remember seeing people on the beach and all of a sudden, you know how the ocean pulls back. And then all of a sudden people started running and running and running. And I remember and seeing people run into a building, and then I saw what I think was a building in New York City, because I just felt it in my spirit that it was New York. And I saw people running into the building, and it could have been the Empire State Building, and then I saw them running up the stairs, and then the water was like catching them when it was running. It was very frightening to see. I know that there are other people on there on YouTube also stating that they've seen a tidal wave or a tsunami hit the U.S. Most of the time when I have vision, not that I don't trust my visions, but I also like to see if anybody else is getting the same thing I'm getting. And what I do, I get on YouTube and I pull it up and see if somebody else is seeing the same thing. And 9 times out of 10, somebody else dreamt it. Some people are even given specific areas, and telling people to move out of different states and, different areas. That's something that you should pray about, okay? Because, that's personal. A lot of people can't just sell their houses and move, but there are some people when God tells them to do that. I've read people say they sold their houses and, they got a good deal on another house to where God told them to go. So that's something that you need to pray about. I don't have I didn't see a particular area, but I do know and I do believe is going to occur, and for some reason I felt like on the East Coast. That's just what I felt. I didn't see any state like any state written out or anything or any numbers of states, because there are some people on here and you can research it for yourself, tsunamis, and there are people who telling you what the Lord showed them. And so again, I would suggest that you pray about it, because that that's something that the Lord will have to lead you. Also, I have a friend and he is camera shy, so he doesn't want to get on camera yet. But God deals with him in visions lately. The Lord have been dealing with him in visions and in dreams. And he told me about this one particular vision that he saw. And basically what it was is that something had happened, and he said that people who had stocks, and different type of bonds, something happened with the computer system where everything had got mixed up, and there were people who had lots of money, and they were coming to the bank, saying what's going on, and the banker was like, I'm sorry, I can't help you, just like nonchalant, just like that. He said, they want a little bit of money, it was a lot of money, and the banker was like, I can't help you. So, I told him, I said, that's probably something going to happen with the bank system, and a lot of people are saying take your money out the bank, leave enough in there to just sustain your account monthly or pay your bills. And that's another thing that you need to pray about, ask God, is that something that, he wants you to do? Because, I've heard, that people have seen visions of something happen in the banking system. And I've also watched videos, prior to him telling me this dream, and I didn't talk about it with him, that it was going to happen on a Friday or something, and they're going to say that something happened to the banking system, and you can't get in there. And then the person said, once this happens, that you got 72 hours to get to where you're going to hunker down, because it's not that's what they're going to tell you, but it's not going to come back up. That's what I've seen on a video. It was a lady that was talking, and I can't think of the woman, but just type in banking system going down on YouTube, and and they'll let you know, or maybe they'll pull up that video. So do a lot of research for yourself. Just don't take my word per se, or anybody else's word. Pray about it, and God will lead you and direct you. I know there's instructions that I have gotten, and later on, God will send somebody to confirm, what I've seen. A lot of what I've seen, somebody just recently was posting comments to almost all my videos, telling me, one of the videos I had where I saw like the USA being attacked, they were bringing up to me the drones, that the drone attacks were happening now. It wasn't mentioned last year when I did my videos, and I thank that person. And you go through my videos, you can probably read the individual's comments, and again, thank you for posting. It was almost like God sent this person to just confirm everything that I had dreamt, and they was telling me different things about what I dreamt and how it relates to now. And I just thank God for this confirmation. Also, my friend, he told me that he had a vision about Florida, but he don't know, he don't remember exactly what it was. But upon awakening, he just felt in his spirit that something bad is going to happen in Florida that has never happened anywhere else in the United States. And I don't think he wasn't referring to what's happening right now with the young man that was shot and killed. He's not talking about Mr. Trayvon Martin. He just felt like something was going to happen to that state by itself. Like it was going to be, like wiped off, or something that was going to happen there, that he was like, if you're there, you need to really pray, and seek God about, getting out of there. And like I said, God just recently, started showing him visions. But the scripture says, in the last day, I'll pour my spirit upon all flesh, and your old man to see visions, and your young man to dream dreams. So, this is happening, because like I said, he's not a dreamer. He doesn't dream prophetically, but there's some things that he has dreamt, and he told me, and then they came to pass. So first, before you start sharing visions, you got to make sure some of the things you see come to pass. And a lot of you don't know me from a can of paint, but I do have a personal ministry where I minister to individuals, and pray for them, and sometimes the Lord will give me a word of knowledge for them. And a lot of things that I have seen, has come to pass. And, so, I, talk to him and listen to his visions. And that's why I'm sharing them, because I know from the times that we have talked, some of the things that he have seen and dreamt, has came to pass, or connects to what's going on now. Again, you need to seek God. Pray about where the Lord wants you to be. Pray about whether or not you should, remove your money, from the banks. Pray about, as far as, what you need to do to get prepared. Because like I said, if you landed on this channel, okay, you are one of a lot of people that, ears are open. A lot of people, ears are not open. They're so dead set on this rapture and not going through the tribulation period, that they're just like, oh Lord, take us, we're ready to go. What happens when you don't get raptured? I mean, yes, God will provide, but then the people who are out here like me, and there's other people on here, but it's not a whole lot of us that's saying, you know, you're going to go through tribulation. You know, what's going to happen then when you do not get raptured? And I'm just going to say this. For years, everybody know that, you know, that the peace treaty between Israel and Palestine always comes up. And I mean, one time I think President Clinton went over there. I mean, several people have went over there. Now we have John Kerry, who's over there. He's been over there, I think, several times. And he's saying that he's making significant progress, to the fact that I was sitting down looking at TV and they put up there breaking news on CNN that he feels like by maybe August of next month, and that they can reach some type of agreement. And if you know the Bible, once that peace treaty is signed between Israel and Palestine, Palestine, that starts the tribulation period. And okay, so if they come together next month and they sign it, you still here, okay, hello, all right, you need to get busy. And they said that it was going to take place, if it gets signed next month, mid-August is what they're saying, that they're going to come together and try to sign it, that it will take effect 2014 through 2020, which is 7 years because you count 2014. So I'm just saying, okay, it ain't signed in stone, but they thought it was significant enough to put on there breaking news on CNN that John Kerry feels that he's made significant progress, and that by mid-August of next month, research it for yourself on the internet, okay, or YouTube or whatever, that he feels significant progress has been made, that in fact by mid-August of this year that they can sign a peace treaty or come to terms and agree on signing it, and then it will take place in 2014. And again, like I said, if this happens, for all you people that was pre-tribers saying that you're going to be raptured out of here, that starts the tribulation period according to the Bible. So, okay, and I think it's Daniel 9 and 27. And it tells you where he was signed to make a treaty between, between Israel and Palestine. It's in there. Read it for yourself. And if this happens again, okay, you haven't been raptured. So, what you gonna do? And I'd rather be safe than sorry, So keep yourself abreast with the news. Get on there every day and, try to go on YouTube. There's a lot of people that will bring you update, on what's going on in the world. God just gave them that ministry. And I know a lot of you don't have time to sit around and watch news all day and, watch YouTube videos all day because you have a job, you have family. But there are sites on there and people who are, dedicating their time and energy to pick up, videos, and show you what's happening. I suggest if you land on the channel and you backslid to, give your life back to Christ, and then the scripture says he's married to the backslider. So, I can just tell you now's the time to get back in the ark safely. Again, I want to thank each and every one of you for watching my videos. May God bless you, and may heaven shine upon you.